but does autophagy only happen during fasting or because of fasting?
Yes. Okay. So great question. So in terms of autophagy, what turns it on? It's stress to the body where nutrients are limited. And so it doesn't have enough nutrition to grow. So it then triggers autophagy. So there's a really mostly just fasting that does that, and fasting for over 48 hours. So very important. A lot of people are like, oh, I did a 16-hour fast. I triggered autophagy.
Yeah.
No, you didn't.
Which I hear a lot online.
Yeah, you
People
didn't.
make some bold claims.
Yeah. It's all over the literature right now. I've seen 24 to 48 hours as like kind of the standard right now. I lean on 48. I think that's a safer number to assess as the point where you're really optimizing autophagy. So 48 hours, that's when it's peaking. And again, I do like to think of it again as that dimmer switch where it's kind of like growing, but it's that kind of broken dimmer switch where the bottom part is a little tough and it takes a little bit longer to get there. And then it really skyrockets. And so the concept that we like to think about here is, let's say you're a business owner, right? And you have all your employees, everything's growing, you're getting all this money, everything's great. And you're not going to change anything when you have one bad employee because it's just like too much work to deal with that person right now. You're growing, things are great. It's like, it's not your biggest worry right now. One thing isn't super efficient, whatever, we're still growing. But you have one bad day and then the next day it's fine. You're still just going to keep going because you had one bad day, whatever. It's not a big deal. But you have several bad days. All of a sudden now you're reassessing and you're going to go back and you're going to do a lot of work on cleaning things up. You don't know if money's going to come in the next day or the next day because it's been, a couple weeks where it hasn't. So you're going to reassess and you're going to start, cutting the fat. And that's kind of what the body is doing in this sense of autophagy. Is one day or a few hours of fasting isn't going to ring the alarm bells to our body to do something, because it kind of takes work to really get this autophagy thing going. So it's not going to bother if it's just going to get stopped right away.
Right. Okay. Yeah.
And so it needs more time in that hermetic stress space, that positive stress space, to really trigger it and say, okay, it's time. Let's bring in the arsenal. Let's start doing some cleanup because we don't know when food's going to come next. Autophagy also is this concept that your body's using all of that misfolded proteins and organelles for food during that time too.